Picture this, it's 1995. A nervous man stands at a slot machine in Bally's Park Casino. The lights flash, the sirens blare. He's just hit a $100,000 jackpot. But something's off. He doesn't celebrate. He doesn't even smile. And that hearing aid he's wearing, it's not what you think. What if I told you this unassuming guy was one of the most brilliant casino cheats in history? A real-life computer genius who turned Vegas into his personal ATM for 6 years and almost got away with it? Let's rewind to 1989. Casinos are changing fast. With card counting under siege, they're investing heavily in electronic gambling, slot machines, video poker, digital Keno. These machines rake in hundreds of dollars per day, per unit. By the end of the decade, Nevada alone had over 100,000 of them. Enter Ron Harris. He's not a mobster. He doesn't wear flashy suits. He's a soft-spoken, slightly awkward tech guy. But don't let the nerdy demeanor fool you. At the Nevada Gaming Control Board, Ron is the mastermind. His job? To protect the integrity of gambling machines. Irony incoming. In 1989, he's investigating a suspicious complaint, a video poker machine that never pays out. It's traced back to American Coin Enterprises. When Ron digs into the software, he finds deliberate code preventing royal flushes from landing. Jackpot combinations were blocked. It was fraud, systematic, intentional, and lucrative. He confronts the company's lead programmer, Larry Volk. Volk folds under pressure and admits he rigged over 500 machines. But things turn dark fast. Volk receives threats. Then one day he's found shot dead outside his home. Just like that, the only witness disappears. The case collapses. And Ron, he's changed forever. Disillusioned, bitter, and barely scraping by financially, Ron decides to stop playing defense and start playing offense. After all, who knows the system better than the guy who helped build it? He uses his position to secretly alter the machines he's assigned to inspect. During surprise checks, he uploads cheat code into the machines. These codes trigger massive payouts after a precise sequence of coin inputs, like 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. The best part? No tampering is visible. It looks like pure luck. Now Ron can't be seen winning. That would raise eyebrows. So he brings in a trusted friend, Reed McNeil. Reed handles the gambling, Ron handles the tech. It works. Over the next 2 years, they hit machine after machine, netting tens of thousands each time without anyone suspecting a thing. Now here's a question for you, the audience. If you had the skill to beat the system without getting caught, would you do it? Or is the temptation too dangerous? Let us know in the comments. Ron isn't satisfied with small jackpots. He wants bigger, faster, risk-free payouts, so he sets his sights on Keno. Unlike slots, Keno relies on random number generators, or so casinos thought. Ron digs into the Keno software and realizes the RNGs aren't truly random. They follow a predictable algorithm. With enough past data, he can predict the next draw. He writes a program, tests it, and it's solid. The next move, test it live. In January 1995, Ron and Reed fly to Atlantic City. The plan is simple. Ron stays in the hotel room, watches the previous Keno, draws on TV, enters them into his laptop, then transmits the winning numbers to Reed via a hearing aid radio transmitter. It takes 2 attempts. The second time, they nail it. Reed hits the $100,000 jackpot. But here's where it unravels. Reed, buzzing with adrenaline, walks up to the cashier. He hands over his ID. The staff are polite, but suspicious. A man just strolled in, played 1 game, and hit the biggest possible payout? Something smells off. They stall. Tell him the money will be brought to his room. Reed gives them the room number. That's the moment the house wins. The room is registered to Ron Harris. There's a memo left at the desk linking their names. One of the casino's security guys recognizes Ron as someone from the Nevada Gaming Control Board. And just like that, the web collapses. Reed is questioned. Ron bolts. He catches a flight back to Vegas, hoping to disappear into the background. But he doesn't make it far. When his plane lands, police are waiting. He's arrested on the spot. The investigation reveals everything. Tampered slot machines, rigged inspections, manipulated software, and the Keno scam. Ron Harris is tried and sentenced to 7 years in prison in 1996. He also becomes one of the few people ever added to Nevada's Black Book, a permanent list of individuals banned from all casinos in the state. What makes this story so fascinating isn't just the tech, or the money, or even the escape attempts. It's the psychology. Ron Harris wasn't greedy, he wasn't flashy, he didn't buy a Ferrari or throw lavish parties. He was methodical, cautious, and precise. He was a man who believed the system had failed him, so he decided to outsmart it. In the end, Ron Harris almost got away with it. His downfall wasn't a bad code or a failed machine. It was trust. Trusting someone else with part of the plan. Trusting that luck would continue to be on their side. Vegas always says, the house always wins. But for a while it didn't. For a while, one man was the house. What would you do with the keys to the casino kingdom? Would you use your genius for good or bend the rules for your own revenge? Let us know what you think. If you enjoyed this wild ride, be sure to like, subscribe, and check out our next video on the biggest unsolved casino heist in history.